Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beyond Frontliners. Sa Beyond Frontliners, nag-interview kami ng mga businessmen, ng mga entrepreneurs kung paano sila nagtatrive ngayong pandemic. Joseph, kamusta na, my partner?
Ayun, kuya. Medyo tumataas ang ating COVID case sa Philippines but patuloy naman na umangat ang ating ekonomiya unti-unti and hopefully talagang makaahon na yung mga small business natin.
Tama. Yung ating mga small business ngayon, we know it, we understand na ang laki ng struggle na nafe-face nila ngayon.
Tama, kuya.
Well, season season 1 finale na tayo, Joseph, at meron na tayong 30 na interviews in the past. So talagang nakita natin yung need ng mga small business owners sa mga in-interview natin. Ano yung mga key takeaways natin na sa tingin mong nag-inspire sa'yo, Joseph, para sa'yo?
Usually sa akin nakikita ko sa mga taong ini-interview natin na it always start sa passion nila. Ano ba talaga yung mga gusto nilang ginagawa? And then from that, you will look for problems because when there are problems, and if you will find solution to those problems, yun yung pwedeng source talaga ng business. And madami mga business ang nag-arise because gusto nilang sagutin ang isang problema. Yan.
Tama. And tonight, there's another important problem that we are about to solve. Our guest tonight is a very special person. She's a good friend of mine. Kilala natin siya being in the military. Nakasama natin siya sa Japan. Joseph will introduce our speaker for tonight.
Tama. And she is the owner of and founder of Jane's Design. And she is a finance student who grew up in a military base in Japan. She started crafting business for fun in 2016 and eventually built her small business. She also runs the Japan Foodie Facebook page that has garnered more than 45,000 followers. This pandemic, Yvette Jamosmos discovered that and developed a new talent on drawing and started selling her crafts that are now selling like pancakes in Japan and US. She is currently based in Pampanga. So let's welcome Miss Yvette Jamosmos.
Kamusta na, Yvette? How are you doing?
Hello po. Ayos naman po, blessed even though there's a pandemic going on. So thank God.
I know, right? Talagang I would remember kami ni na Yvette tapos yung isang friend ko pa na boyfriend ni Yvette are very close to each other. We are all together helping the church sa Japan. And doon natin nakita na si Yvette meron palang talent sa pagde-design sa art, ano, Yvette. So now Yvette is based in Pampanga and definitely palipad-lipad din siya sa US. Yvette, kamusta naman ang how was the pandemic, affecting you?
I had to change a little bit of my strategies kasi po dati yung business ko, I actually sell products. So with the pandemic, I had to find other ways to make an income by moving everything digitally and instead creating digital products instead of yung actual products. So I had to shift all of that to the digital world.
Yun. Well, Joseph, we understand na sa atin, sa Pinoy Digital Solutions, we serve digital product owners and meron din tayo mga small business owners. At ngayon, usually, ang majority ng listeners natin, di ba, Joseph, mga business owners. And
Yes,
just like what Yvette said, meron talagang mga nangyaring pagbabago sa business model. At ganito rin talaga yung fine-face ng ating mundo. But with Yvette, how did you venture into design? Paano ka nag-start sa art business? Ano yung mga nagtulak sa'yo para pumunta sa business na to? Kwento mo naman yung buhay namin. Ay, yung buhay namin. Kwento mo naman yung buhay mo sa amin.
Nung 2016, we were trying to think of ideas to give to our friends and we wanted them to be unique ideas po, yung walang katulad. So, naisip po namin, gawa na lang po kami ng gifts for our friends. And then, nung binigay po namin yung gift, it ended up being t-shirts at first with pictures. And from there, that's where I really enjoyed crafting. And then, yun na po, I started practicing, watching a lot of videos on how to craft. And then, that's how my crafting business started, where I was able to establish yung mga followers po. But with the pandemic and moving sa Philippines po, I face problems with mailing. Mahal po magpadala sa ibang bansa galing sa Pilipinas. So, nag-isip po akong way na walang papadalang item. Kaya po, naging digital products yung mga binebenta ko ngayon. And yan po yung nakikita nyo, yung mga drawing ng families, children, couples, ganun po. So, everything I sell now, digital products po.
Ang cute-cute ko yan, no?
Oo, nakakatawa naman yung mga design na ginawa ni
Very unique talaga. And syempre, customized talaga siya.
Yeah.
Pwede ba yan sa kuya? Sa mga, pag may liligawan ka, no?
Yun! Isimula na si Joseph. Pwede ba yan, Yvette?
Pwede.
Ayan. Actually, ang ganda ng concept kasi nga, imbis na, alam mo yun, kapag magpapadala ka kasi, di ba? Gagastos ka pa sa shipping. Pero with this, talagang ibibigay mo na lang either sa messenger or sa email, no? Okay, and sa mga small business, sa mga small business naman, since you are talking with design, so gaano ba kahalaga yung art designs or sabihin na natin kahit paano medyo okay sa graphics to attract their customers? And kung may Facebook page ka or yung ating mga manonood, how can we apply these designs or yung creativity natin?
I think yung importance po is the designs have to be unique po. Yung kakaiba. Kasi po, pag unique, it makes you stand out. So, also, minsan po, pwede kayong mag-research kung ano po yung uso. And then from there, yung change it up a bit to make it your own style. Kung style mo po, mas makikilala ka po nila kasi pag nakikita po nila yung style na yon, alam po nila na galing sa'yo. So, I think yun po yung importance. And the way you market the product po, so, what do you call it? Kailangan po yung photos, they're appealing and plain background so that the item itself could really pop out. So, yun po.
Napakahalaga ng tinatawag nating design sa business, no, Yvette. And saan ba, yung sinasabi mo, speaking of marketing, saan ba tayo pwedeng mag-market? Yung mga ating mga small business owners, ano yung mga avenues, ano yung mga platforms na pwede sila mag-market via social media na ginagawa mo?
Ako po, nagma-market po ako sa mga Facebook groups, ganun po, sa marketplace, and different resale groups sa Facebook po. So, I would join, kumari po, a lot of my market is the military spouse community. So, I would join spouse groups and then market my products through there po. And most of the time, it's word of mouth. So, if one person buys po, and they enjoy the products, and they post it through social media, yun na po, word of mouth, then more customers come as a result of that.
Yeah. Yung binanggit niya, Joseph, na tinatawag nating funneling, no? Kasi dito sa Beyond Frontliners, meron kaming product na ini-introduce sa market ngayon ni Joseph, yung tinatawag nating bayanihan marketing, in which bayanihan is working together. So sa binanggit ni Yvette, yung kanyang word of mouth is, meron siya mga pinupuntahang groups, especially she belongs to the military community. Tapos, with that, na-connect ito sa mga Facebook pages, sa Facebook groups, na ilan naman sa mga tinuturo natin, even Instagram. Pero Yvette, in terms of design, sa mga pagmamarket na to, how should these small business use this? Ano ba dapat yung mga post na ilalagay nila? Dapat ba mag-hard sell ba sila? Dapat ba maging pushy ba sila sa pagsisell ng products nila?
So, yung pong suggestion ko is to get your name out there, to do free giveaways po. Kasi po, yung free giveaways, it's a way to not have to spend so much on marketing. So, usually po, for my portraits, for example, what I would do is I would ask people who would want to volunteer to receive a free portrait po. And from there on po, nalalabas yung pangalan nyo and then na-attract po yung ibang customers. So, ganun po yung ginagawa ko.
Ang galing kasi meron tayong tinatawag na ethical bribe wherein in order for you to give value first. Kasi ang dami natin nakikita, Yvette, Joseph, sa maybe nakita nyo sa mga messenger. Yung tipong i-message ka na lang na meron ka na bang insurance? Tapos
Tama.
magugulat ka. Teka, hindi pa naman tayo close, nag-o-offer ka na agad. Pwede ba magpa-schedule sa'yo agad ng appointment? Lalo sa mga, hindi naman sa nagpaparinig, pero karaniwan ng mga insurance agencies, ganito ginagawa. O yung mga nagbebenta ng condo. Pero sa sinasabi ni Yvette, she gives value first. Pero Yvette, ano ba yung mga pwede nating ibigay muna sa kanila na something consumable, something na makikita nila, magigets nila agad na you're giving value to them and at the same time, may business ka pala?
Yung ano po, so it depends on your business. Back then, my crafting business was items. So I would give away free shirts po with something personal about them. So with my portraits po, it's their family. I give value to, you want to have a memorable keepsake for your family. Ganun po. And then that's what attracts more and more customers. So making it more personal and personalized for each customer po.
Yun.
Tama, kuya, no? And nakakatuwa nga, no, na yung nabanggit ni Yvette na join groups, especially yung mga small business natin ngayon, no? If may certain business sila, make sure na mag-join ka sa mga groups na pwede kang mag-promote for free. So may tinatawag kasi tayong, di ba, paid marketing saka free marketing. So yung organic na tinatawag natin na wala namang bayad, so you can choose to promote it sa mga Facebook group. And what if naman hindi techy, no, yung ating mga small business owners? Ibet, ano ba yung mga pwedeng apps na magamit nila or ano yung mga nire-recommend mo na kaya naman nilang pag-aralan?
Madami naman pong resources online you could use. Kung personally hindi po sila techie, they could always hire other people to run their Facebook pages po and sila na po yung magma-marketing or yun nga po, yung start off small and then yung join groups. Pero kung hindi po sila marunong, pwede po sila maghanap ng ibang tao po na with a reasonable rates to do it for them po. Yung mga marketing techniques and sila na po nag-handle ng social media and different accounts po like Facebook, Instagram, ganun po. Yun po yung recommendation ko.
How about dun sa paggawa mo ng design? Are you using special software or ano?
Opo. So I use different softwares po. I use Illustrator and Ibis X po, Procreate.
Wow.
So I use different apps to mas ayusin yung quality ng ng products.
Yeah.
To the level na yan, no? Talagang yung ginagamit ni Yvette na mga apps. Pero Yvette, di ba meron din tayong mga apps katulad ko, hindi naman talaga ako, hindi, yung mga sinasabi mo, yung mga minimension mo, medyo
Hindi ko pa nagamit.
high-end na sa akin yung mga ganyan. Eh. More of video editor kasi ako, more of passion ko is video. Pero pagdating sa mga ganyan, nakakapag-design ako because of Canva. Di ba? Kasi napakadali niyang gamitin and stuff. So, recommend mo ba ito sa mga business owners?
Opo. Madami naman po kasing apps that are free. So, pwede po kayong mag-search ng mga free drawing apps or free drawing websites and then ganun po mag-start. From there, you could watch YouTube videos po na nagtuturo po sa inyo step by step until you become better and then you could invest in the other apps po.
Tama. Well, speaking of which, this pandemic, naging creative ang mga small business owners at marami ang nag-venture into business. Alam naman natin na uso ngayon yung tinatawag nating ube pandesal, yung mga stuff like that, naging na-realize na mga iba, marunong pala ako mag-bake. Tapos yung iba naman, na-realize nila, kaya ko palang gawing tong business na to, ano? Now, for Yvette, you said that you were able to discover a passion for drawing this pandemic. And now, you said that nag-convert mo na nga into digital products yung mga business dahil before, as we know it, gumagawa ka ng mga t-shirt and stuff. medyo mahirap ipadala kapag lalo sa abroad yung pinapadalahan. But how did you make this digital products very profitable? Na nasa bahay ka lang at nag-work. And how did it start? Kwento
Yung,
yung story mo natin.
sige po. Yung suggestion ko po is to find something that you're really passionate about. And then from there, I always say, turn your passion into profits po.
There you
So, hindi po talaga ako mahilig mag-drawing. But dahil po binili po ako ng iPad, I started downloading free drawing apps po. And because I used to make items po, I wanted to make unique items or unique designs for my mugs and my shirts po dati. And so that's where I practiced drawing po. But when I realized na mahal po magpadala, I tried to find a way, ano po yung mga gusto ng mga tao. And yun po, mahilig po sila sa portraits, sa couple photos, sa family photos. Nag-practice po akong nag-draw digitally and nag-post po ako ng post and dun po nakita yung interest ng mga tao sa mga ganyan po. And that's when I pushed to sell it po. And another way I make an income with the digital portraits is there's another website that creates the products for me. And I upload my designs on there and sila na po yung bahalang mag-ship, mag-print sa lahat po ng stuff. So I have zero inventory sa mga products po. Sila na pong bahala and I get a royalty from each item that they sell.
Wow, nakakatuwa naman. You see, naging multiple streams of income pa pala yung ginagawa ni Yvette because nakakuha rin siya ng royalty no Joseph sa ginagawa.
Tama ko yan.
Kaya talagang very So, ano yun? Yung sinasabi mo nga, you just started drawing. Pero even before ba may background ka na sa drawing?
Yung mismong drawing po ng portraits, wala po talaga. I just enjoy making font designs, ganun po, and different shirt designs, which usually yung customers po nagsasabi kung anong gusto nila. But yung portrait drawing po, I started just this April, and I learned by watching a lot of YouTube videos po on how to use certain apps and how to draw po, and I practice every single day.
Wow, talagang very inspiring naman talaga yan. You just, kasi ngayon, yung mga tutorials na ginagawa natin, malatipong do-it-yourself na lang yung ginagawa ni Yvette ngayon, in terms of executing the design, just learning it, just copying it and stuff, And yun nga, nakapaggawa ka na ng digital product. So, pero Yvette, you own it versus sa merong mga tinatawag tayong freelancers na they can hire them via Upwork. But for you, instead of going to applications like yung Upwork and even Fiverr, why did you venture into your own? Nakagawa ka ng sarili mong name, and we know it, mas malaki nga yung kinikita mo dito versus sa pumupunta ka sa mga gantong freelancing opportunities.
Kasi po, I did look into yung mga websites po na ganyan, but the rates po na china-charge nila and yung binibigay po nila sa'yo was 4 times less po. So, inisip ko po na kung ganun din yung work na gagawin ko, mas maganda na po na I get paid 4 times more po. So, that's what made me decide na, to do it myself and not have to freelance through other people po.
Yun, talagang yun ang importance ng ating ng ating ginagawa dito sa Beyond Frontliners, na you can actually outsource people to do the stuff that you're doing versus kay Yvette, siya na yung sarili niya ginagawa niya na. Well, Yvette has another venture. Nung nasa Japan pa kami, mahilig kami mag-travel, pumupunta kami sa mga iba-ibang lugar. I would say yung mga pagkain talaga doon very yung kumbaga talagang when you say sushi and stuff like ramen, magki-crave ka talaga sa mga ginagawa namin. And she actually owns the Japan Foodie na nakikita nyo ngayon with more than 45,000 followers, Yvette, sa ginagawa natin. Yvette, how did this also become a venture of yours in terms of doing social media marketing, and why did you choose yung niche na to?
Like I said po, you have to try to turn your passion into profits. And I always go back to that concept. So kami po, dahil mahilig po din kaming kumain, naisip po namin, since lagi naman namin ginagawa, gawin po natin. Let's try to find a way to make it into a profit. So, nung umpisa po, we just post for fun. Like, oh, dito tayo kakain. So, post, ganon. Since kakainin na din po namin. So, but over time, ano po, nag-share and share po yung mga tao and nakita ko po na yung interest pala ng mga tao to. And slowly po, tumaas po yung mga followers and now po, it's another source of income. So every time we post po, na may income. So mahilig na po kung may kumain, nagkaka-income pa. So
Ang galing, di ba?
win-win po siya.
Tama, it's a win-win situation. And alam naman natin, Joseph, di ba sa mga small business owners natin, dito yung kahalagaan ng pagkakaroon ng mga ganyang design, pagkakaroon ng Facebook page. Yvette, you said na nag-earn na kayo sa Facebook Facebook page. Sa YouTube, pwede kasi rin kasi mag-earn. Pero sa Facebook, kwento mo naman sa amin, how will it become another source of income aside sa ginagamit mo to as a marketing tool?
So sa Facebook po, there's different ways you can get paid. You can get paid through Facebook by the content that you post po. So if you post videos, parang YouTube lang din po. Your watch hours, they pay you. For yung content po, for the most part, if you have a lot of followers, the businesses themselves po, they reach out to you. And if other businesses want to have like their businesses marketed on your page, nagbabayad din po sila, or they offer different items for free or free food vouchers, ganun po, so that you could market their business onto your page po.
Wow, very exciting, ano? Ngayon pa lang, naalala ko na, ang sarap ng mga pagkain sa Japan, no? Yung mga nakakatakam talaga, Joseph, ano?
So, purely ba Japanese food yung mga pinopost mo dito?
Opo. So, usually po, it's all Japanese food or different restaurants in Japan po. But
Nice.
sometimes, may mga post po na out of Japan, sasabihin ko po, Japan foodie travels out of Japan to, kumari po, the Philippines or the States po. So, ganun po.
Pero nag-start ka as purely mga Japanese food, no?
Opo. Yung
Parang
mga
doon ka nakilala.
kinakain po namin araw-araw sa Japan, sa mga tindahan, ganun po, restaurants.
Nakuha mo kasi yung niche na to. Madami akong mga pina-follow na mga food vloggers din. So, usually, wala parang general topic lang sila. More on, punta lang ng restaurant, ganyan. Pero yung sa'yo, very unique. Mostly Japanese food.
Specific niche, Japan, eh.
Kaya pupuntahan talaga siya ng mga sponsors, kuya. Kasi nga, halimbawa, may-ari ako ng Japanese restaurant. So, kahit merong isang 1 million likes yung isang Facebook page, pero kung general naman siya, mas pipiliin ko to kasi very specific sa Japanese na mga foods.
Speaking of which, Yvette, so may mga, na-mention mo yung affiliate marketing, may mga nagme-message na sa'yo to market their products.
Opo. May mga nagme-message po through Facebook and IG. Sometimes po, if they offer Japanese cooking classes po, then they'll ask me to attend one of their cooking classes so I could write my own review about it po. Ganun po.
Yeah. And with that, of course, may mga binibase nila yan sa rate na pwede mo makuha, di ba? Yeah. So you see, ang daming pwede maging multiple streams of income. Either it's a YouTube channel, it's a Facebook page, and sa sarili mong product na binibenta rin, and affiliate marketing. Ilan to sa mga ino-offer natin sa Pinoy Digital Solutions at ilan to sa mga matututunan ng ating mga small business owners on how to market their product. Lalo yung mga nabanggit na principles, Joseph, binanggit ni
Yes, kuya.
kanina, Ganyan kahalaga talaga yung pag in-integrate mo lahat yan, from word of mouth to Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing. Ngayon, meron pa tinatawag na TikTok marketing. Ibet, nagti-TikTok pa rin ba?
Hindi po.
Hindi pa. Baka malapit na magti-TikTok na rin. Kasi may sariling market yun, no? na na pwede mo talagang ma-attract, ano? So far, ngayon, alam naman natin yung design na pwedeng i-apply, yung mga principles of design na pwedeng i-apply, Yvette, ng mga small business owners para mas maka-attract pa sila ng market, maka-attract pa sila ng right customers. For you, in a few sentences, gaano kahalaga ang design para maka-attract ng right customers para sa ating mga small business?
Ano po, I think design is one of the most important stuff po for small businesses. Kasi po, yun yung magdedetermine, yun po yung, it's what will set you apart from everyone else who does the same, who's in the same industry as you po. So, for example, for me po, madami na pong nagka-craft and madami pong nagsasell ng different portrait and digital products po. But what sets me apart from them po is the design. And that's why I think that it's so important po to have a design that's unique and that's unique to you as an artist po, so that you will be more known po. And ganun po mag-spread yung business nyo, kasi po word of mouth, mas makikilala po kayo. And it starts with the design po. So I think it's really important.
Tama, kuya. And even ako, no, kapag nakikita, usually, di ba, yung Facebook ads, may mga sponsored yan sa newsfeed natin. Sa una pa lang, kapag hindi mo nagustuhan yung design, i-scroll mo na kaagad. Pero pag unique yung design, kapag nakaka-relate ako dun sa design, uy, ano to? Matingnan nga. So, yun yung kaagad yung magka-catch ng attention natin. And hopefully, no, yung mga small business owners natin, madami silang natutunan, especially sa mga nabanggit mo. And ngayong pandemic pa rin tayo ngayon, sa amin nga GCQ, balik kami sa GCQ. So ano yung pwede mo ma-advise sa ating mga small business owners ngayong pandemic?
Yung advice ko po is try to find a business po that won't be affected so much no matter what the world goes through po. So, for example po, by switching into digital products, even if there's a pandemic, kung hindi po nakakalabas, hindi po masyadong naaapektuhan yung business ko, for example. Dati po kasi, pag may products, yung actual items ako, nahirapan po ako kasi po yung supplier, hindi po sila makapagbigay ng mga inventory po kung may pandemic. So, yung suggestion ko po is, find something you're really passionate about and find a way to make money digitally po.
Nice. Thank you, no? And nakakatuwa lang na even ngayong pandemic, madaming nag-a-arise talaga ng mga business owners na especially itong digital products natin.
Tama. Talagang yun talaga yung kailangan natin ngayon, ngayong pandemic na to. At magtutuloy-tuloy pa rin talaga to, Joseph. Kaya itong mga small business owners natin, kailangan pa rin nila ng guidance, kailangan pa rin talaga nila ng coaching, Dito naman sa Pinoy Digital Solution, yun yung ating mapapromise that we will continue to give you these values. Make sure you follow our email. You can also add yourself sa ating Facebook group na Bayanihan, yung ating Bayanihan Marketing for Small Business Owners. Katulad nga ng konsepto ng Bayanihan, working together. And we know si Yvette, even if she's just a sole proprietor, pero meron siyang mga nakakatulong sa business na to. Ganon din kami ni Joseph. And we know that this is the season finale of Beyond Frontliners. Magkakaroon pa rin po tayo ng season 2. Do not forget us. Dahil sa past episodes na ginawa natin dito, Joseph, sa ating Beyond Frontliners na podcast, na it was born out of the problems and we're finding these solutions. Katulad ng ating presenter ngayong gabi, si Yvette, she find ways in order to monetize, in order to convert that passion into profit. May libro pala tayong gano'n. Meron kasi kaming ebook na Passion to Profit that is selling on right now. And ang galing nung pagkakabanggit mo, sabi ko dapat pala pinakita natin, flash natin sa screen yung Passion to Profit. Joseph, for next season, ano ba ang aabangan natin sa season 2?
Well, more on talagang ano yung parang next level siya na season 1 natin eh, no? So kung ngayon medyo pahapyaw lang na more on general yung ating mga advice na binibigay, sa next season talagang magdi-deep tayo sa next level na eto talaga pwede na nilang magamit, ma-apply, and hopefully nga
Tama.
no, lumabas na yung ating ebook, kuya.
Tama. And don't forget, sa season 2, meron tayong mga konting pakulo, may mga pa-game show din tayo, and every week, meron tayong mga giveaways dyan. Venture na tayo to the next level na kami, Yvette, sa aming ginagawa sa Beyond Frontliners. Thank you
Baka
so
may
much
sponsors na
again.
rin tayo, kaya no?
Oh, yun nga, yun ang baka si Japan Foodie maging market tayo at masama tayo. Magpapagawa tayo ng drawing design kay Yvette para mas matatak pa tayo ng maraming may mga viewers natin dito. Well, again, we just want to say thank you, Yvette, for joining us tonight at sa mga na-share mong experience. This is a very heavy topic, but we make it light. You were able to present it in such a way na kahit very stressful yung nakakaharap natin ngayon, this COVID-19, the Lord finds ways for us to be innovative. And yan naman talaga ang mga entrepreneurs, they rise. And we know that Yvette is a natural entrepreneur sa kanyang mga dealings. Thank you for joining us tonight. And sa ating mga listeners rin, no, Joseph, ano bang ating ang mensahe? Mamimiss natin sila, pero for a week lang naman.
So, see you sa August na.
Sa August 7, meron na agad tayo speaker, kaya abangan yan. Yeah. Sa ating show na Beyond Frontliners. Again, maraming salamat sa ating viewers. Remember, dito sa Beyond Frontliners, I am Paul.
And I am Joseph.
Remember, don't be part of the problem.
Be part of the solution.
Maraming salamat po. And see you again next time for another episode of Beyond Frontliners.